You doing on New Year's?
So
I don't remember having a whole lot of choice.
Thank you.
What they would be like, what are we doing New Year's? And here's some suggestions.
Right. See
that's the way I know about. I don't know how y'all women approach y'all, but that's the way mine would approach me.
I can only
Black,
say this.
white,
I'm not even suggesting that anybody follow this. I knew when I was hesitant about what I thought the person and how they would respond on something I wanted to invite them or celebrate with them. I already knew that I really didn't have them. So it was really an indictment on me.
Right, if they didn't want to do it.
Right. See, if I'm thinking that they may not want to do it, I said, then maybe I have not moved it along, or maybe she's just not responding already right now. But a lot of us like to live in the future.
See, I had other problems.
See, here we go.
See, I'd have to say to my woman, now, I want you to come with me on Christmas, but I ain't come down, like, before we even get started. Any time you go hang out with my family, does not mean I am willing to hang out with your family. Because I don't really want to hang out with my family either.
See, this is not
so,
helping.
So don't be trying to add up points, because women try to have points. It's time to go to my grandmother's birthday party. See, you know how often it's time to go to my nephew's christening. It's time. So all around they give you all these things you got to go to, and so I start getting that list real early. And I tell them, I'm not giving you no credits.
That's cool.
So don't go to this stuff and tell me, well, I went to your family's Christmas. I'm telling you right now, if you want credits, no, don't go.
Okay, give me a good reason why it would be good to partake in the invitation.
Because you love them.
See, so it's love
now,
or nothing. So if it's less than
if
love,
you love them.
Less than love.
Now if you don't love them,
just like them a
what
lot.
if you sort of like them,
but
you don't know if you're going to keep them.
No, it's not about
see, women, they don't know. Men do this. Men will be all in your grill, have a full-blown, sleep with you every week, and they not sure they want you yet.
I wonder if it's a God-fearing
I'm just saying,
man.
it's the truth.
Wonder if the man is going like, my goal with you, even though we've known each other 2 weeks, 3 days, 14 hours, 15 minutes, and 29 seconds, and a commercial about to come up on cable. But my plan is to be with you. Chew now, CHU.
My plan is to be between those butter thighs, just about 1 a.m. Christmas night.
This is not. See what he did? He just took a wonderful. Well, it's not a wonderful story,
but isn't that the truth?
Story.
That's the truth. See, everybody doesn't know. It's all about sex once again. It's all about sex.
This is our Christmas holiday.
All about Christmas is all about sex.
We're not, you know what? We're not going to have our Christmas week celebration. This ain't going to work.
We wait. Well, anyway, we got this. That's okay. So the question was, does she ask to go out? Yes or no, Vic, for New Year's Eve?
Oh, I say this. I said, don't be living with regrets.
Right.
Do it.
Do it. And if he doesn't ask you out, he ain't your boyfriend. Yeah.
Mar, how did you feel about when somebody you was thinking about and you didn't do the aggressive move or the confident move? It went by.
That's right.
And then they came back and told you, and I said, don't you go like, well, it wasn't your fault, it was mine. I didn't do what I want.
That's right.
It is better to
act up.
Closed mouth.
Yes.
Don't get fed.
That's right. And remember, he may be your boyfriend, but he wasn't last night.
Here we go. In the dungeon.
All right. Okay, how about this? I got a couple more of these questions, okay? My girlfriend gave me an obviously expensive gift for Hanukkah, and I got her something quite small. Do I need to run out and get her something else substantial?
Okay, that's kind of confusing. Why does size have anything to do with substantial?
Well, yeah, okay, but he says expensive, and his is probably inexpensive then.
Okay, and I'll say this. You know what's real small? Real small and can be expensive?
Somebody's penis when they jump out that cold water, swimming in the ice water, little teeny nuts.
So let me do this. You see where he took it?
I'm just saying.
Okay, so
PMC when he jumps in the cold stream in Pittsburgh, they get that shrinkage.
Okay, let me just say this. Repeat the question again, just to make sure I get this correct, because I want to be able to answer it. Because if I let you and PMC and Matt get in here, we'll all be in the dungeon.
I'm just saying.
What was the question again?
If your girlfriend gives you an obviously expensive gift, this time it's for Hanukkah,
right?
And you have something small,
right?
Do you run out and get another gift?
No, you just get something in addition to it.
Oh, so you do get something else?
Yes.
Oh, okay. They say no.
Yeah, you get something
else.
Oh,
yeah, okay. All right. So Vic says you run out and get something else.
The only reason why I said it.
Run out by the freeway and get her some flowers.
Well, no, here's the problem. The reason why I'm saying this, if the gift has already been exchanged and it's already after the fact, because that's the only way you're going to find out unless it's a condition that we give the gifts before Christmas or whatever, then I say, what's wrong with getting something else? Are you going to be mad if somebody gave you an extra gift? So is there a problem?
No, I don't think you have to run out. I think you give them what, I've been known to give people expensive gifts. I never expected them to give me an expensive gift in return.
But is there a problem if somebody goes like, whoa, you brought it?
No.
They don't say anything.
I feel funny, but I just go with it.
If they gave you an extra gift.
If they give me expensive gifts, I just go along with it.
So
I don't go trying to run and get extra.
Right. My whole thing is that I sit there and go like, you and I both have been in this position. Haven't you received gifts, but also been in a position where he says, I give my gifts, and then all of a sudden you get trumped.
Every once in a while.
You get trumped.
Like 3 times in my whole life.
See, here we go.
Comes a gift. I had a, but see, this is where it gets funny.
Come on now.
See, I had a wonderful Latina for years, and she did all the, of people. Now, we can get all, I'm not trying to diss any other cultures, I'm just saying. She did all the cooking things, the nurturing kind of homey, wifey things.
Yeah.
That was her thing. She liked doing that. I didn't demand that of her.
Right.
But she did all of that, and I learned to have an appreciation for all that.
Yeah.
Sitting down at the table to eat, and even some of my recents had those qualities. So
see, the thing that gets me is that people get caught up in the definition of holiday. And I'm going,
sure they do.
Imagine that you're with a woman. I've had this enjoyment, not all the time, rarely, where she just likes giving you gifts.
Or like being with you. Right. That's the one you marry.
If you get the gift.
That's right. That's the one you marry.
And she gives you a gift. She says, oh, you trump me. But she's already.
She just likes giving you stuff.
She just likes giving you the idea that somebody's writing says, oh, you don't go out and get it. I said, that's a mad hater. Send a show her picture.
Marry them. I should have married mine.
Show the picture of the person who wrote that madness.
No, I'm saying that because just like the way when people cook for you in a loving way.
Right.
When people cook for you in a loving way, there's
no conditions.
Don't be casual about appreciating that.
People do this thing called strategy. Well, I want to make sure it equates to what I'm going. You got to be kidding me that you're actually going to spend time trying to equate a value of a gift to have the message of meaning between your emotion and you and the individual. Okay, slow bus.
Like I said, and some people in the chat room, will you let go? You know what, you guys? Most people who are single my age did some stupid shit on the way there. I mean, no, I have walked away from some very wonderful women. Your first black woman astronaut.
You flew away from her.
Mae Jemison. I had some, we go back to in training. Yeah, I've known some wonderful, wonderful women.
Yeah.
That I've known as friends, could have dated, could have married. And no, I like you. Was just a house.
See. This is helping.
Just like everybody, all other men.
We need to have this segment more
I was
often.
just a house.
But we need to have a woman in the room.
We do that, and I was a house. Okay, how about this one? This is the last one.
All right.
Even though I know that my new boyfriend put a lot of thought into choosing my Christmas gift, I don't like it. Can I return it?
Of course you can. You got to deal with the repercussions.
People say you better be careful. You just better be careful. Like what if I saw this on the 70s show where she got him this giant ring. It was like the male ring, and he's like, damn. And he had to decide. The ring was all the fellas like, damn, where'd you get that ring?
Right.
He said, my girl gave me that ring. Oh man, that ring is jacked. This giant ring. So it's this thing. What do you do? Just like if your woman gives you this hideous sweater,
right?
I mean, what do you do?
I'm saying that.
What do you do?
I told somebody this story, and I'm going to let you repeat Mac's suggestion. I'm staying off of this. This is holiday season, man. I'm not quoting those words. Okay?
Yeah, Mac saying nasty stuff.
I know.
But he's hitting the nail on the head.
Let me say this. Somebody was talking to me about a gift they wanted to give somebody. And I said, I remember someone who gave me a gift that was before its time, and I laughed at it. And it was some suspenders, and I was laughing. I said, I'm not
You laughed at somebody's gift?
I laughed at the gift because they laughed.
You laughed at
because they laughed.
Damn, everybody get ready.
Wait, they laughed with me. That's the whole point. And they laughed first. So, here's the part. Mario, here's the part. I didn't laugh first. They did. They gave me
Big
some
laugh to
suspenders,
somebody's gift.
and they laughed because I said,
I still have my suspenders.
Dude, let me say this.
I still have my suspenders. I wait for it to come back. I bet you PMC and Mac got suspenders in the closet.
I'm saying this. They were, at the time, they were not designer suspenders. But the time changed, and 10 years later, it became fashionable.
Don't be trying to put down suspenders.
And I wore them. So
you laughed at somebody's gift.
After they laughed first. They laughed first.
You all heard it.
They gave me the
now
gift.
Now y'all know why Vic
laughing.
and I are both single. Assholes. That's why. That's why we're both single. Out there, someone's going, they're assholes.
No, we're not. Wait.
They are.
No, we're not.
That's why they're single.
No.
One year we had 9 parties up in this bad boy.
I wasn't around for nothing but one.
Yeah, right. One year we had 9 we had 2 pajama parties.
See,
those are the bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get back to the news, you guys. We got to get out of here. All right, how about this now? I got to get to the serious news. And then we get to this quick celebrity news, though. But here's the serious news. Check this out. Northeast states cutting heating aid to the poor. Just when we're having this frigid-ass winter, it turns out that people all over the Northeast, that the states are cutting the aid that they provide to the poor for heating oil. Wow. And they're actually concerned with people dying. They're cutting more than $1 billion from last year. They had a $4.7 billion low-income home energy assistance program. That's like one day in Iraq.
Okay.
Okay. So they're cutting it, and so now they're worried about people freezing.
Okay. So the real story, they're cost cutting, right?
Well, Vic, see, I didn't notice till I went to school back east in D.C.
Yeah.
But it's a big deal because they come and deliver that heating oil.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
They said it costs an average of $3,300 to heat your home in the winter in New England. Yeah. Y'all hear that? PMC, I wonder, it's $3,300 to heat a home. That's in New England. But I'm sure in Pittsburgh, you know, D.C. was bad, too. I mean, bad to heat. And you got to heat. I mean, they had put out notice on the news. Bring your dogs in, your pets in tonight. Because you walk outside and Rover be frozen.
So the consequence of these actions is that there are people who are collateral damage. Is that the story?
That's the collateral damage Now, this is why I bring this up. Because I talked about in 2010, we spent $669 billion in defense.
Okay.
They just released some of the figures for this year, $654 billion. And we don't have money to help old folks stay warm. Okay. All right. Yeah. This is America.
Yeah.
All right. How about this one? And I got to continue to indict. Rural America, you know, out in rural America, they don't usually have fire departments, or they have volunteer fire departments. It's not uncommon for towns to make deals with neighboring towns for fire services. Well, as it turns out, firefighters let a home burn down because the owner didn't pay $75 fee. That's right, they actually parked their engines down the street and watched the home burn to the ground. This all occurred in a rural town just outside of Fulton, Tennessee. It's so rural that residents don't even have their own fire department. They have to rely on South Fulton trucks. Okay? And the South Fulton Department charges residents $75 annual fee for protection. And so you don't do it, you don't get service. They even had times where the fire department came out, Vic, to a fire. And